What up, Shiz Beats? Back with another tutorial video. Basically, this video is to show users that have MPC Renaissance, MPC Studio, how to mix down their whole song instead of individual sequences. I exported a track that was in Logic earlier, just so I can get a better mix on it. I exported a track, the MPC, to Logic, and it was giving me hard times as far as with the sample buffer and the lining up, giving me the delay. So I had to bring the audio buffer down to 256, and then it'll give you a hiccup. It won't start exactly on a 1. So you got to put in I had to put in a dummy sequence with just one measure so that it'll start catching with this record that I did, which was this record. So I had exported that out from the MPC Studio and put it in Logic to mix it in Logic. Sometimes I mix in the MPC Studio, but I'd rather mix it in Logic. I could do more audio editing with the actual instruments and everything. So the best way to do it, if you want to stay into your MPC software, hopefully the engine in here gets a little bit better. I like it so far, but you see how I got. Let's go to my main window. All right, I have 3 sequences. So basically, a hook, intro, and a verse. Now, if you go into the mixing, it's not mixed at all. Now, say if you got all these tracks, and some guys, they like to compose, copy the sequence, then add more into it, and then you're not mixing as you go along. So some guys, like me, I just create and I don't mix. I like to mix it later because I don't want to lose the idea. So you see all these tracks that I got. Now, if I'm using effects, which I will be, and as far as EQ, compression, reverb, and all that, if I mix this one sequence, then I gotta go over to here and mix this whole sequence too. It's kind of time consuming going in and mixing each sequence. So basically what I do is, let's go to the song. So I'll let you hear the song. It's not mixed, and then I go in and I show you how to create that where you can mix the whole song and don't have to worry about anything instead of mixing each individual sequences. So listen to the beat. It's not mixed, so please don't bash me on the comments and all that. It's not mixed, but once I do put the mix on it, the shit be sounding tight. So let that save. All right, let's listen to the record. Now, and you can see it's not mixed just by listening to, it definitely needs to be mixed. So basically what you do is, see this little button right here, convert to sequence. Some users probably know it, some people probably don't. Hit convert sequence, and then normally I will put this to a sequence that I know I want to go up to. So let's try. Let's do 10. If you use 10 sequences, then maybe you have to go up a higher number. But let's use 10 and hit do it. So basically, we go here and it puts everything that I actually created into one sequence. So you see where it says first bar, it's a 144, which is my whole song. I know some guys don't make sequences this long, so basically what you can do now is just go into your mixer and then you can mix your whole song. But you still have all your tracks. You don't have, which I'm using maybe 14 tracks. You don't have 14 tracks times the 3 sequences that you have. No, you have 14 tracks for your whole song. So let's actually go back and let's do a little rough mix real fast on this. Let's see if this plays out how it's supposed to play out. And there you go. Basically, you just go ahead and mix your whole song instead of mixing each individual sequence. You're gonna have a lot of tracks and everything, which is up here. And then just basically you just do it if you're doing it in Pro Tools, if you're doing it in Logic, if you're doing it in Cubase, if you're doing it in Personas One, pretty much you could basically do everything in here, and it's pretty much I feel as though it could be a good thing. first time I actually seen this, I was just doing a beat, and I'm like, it's a better way that you can mix this whole song without having to, export it out and, still get a good quality and mix everything down. One song instead of doing multiple sequences of mixes and then creating a song. So, leave some comments. I'm probably not the only one that figured it out, but, I figure I'll post a video. That's what I love doing, posting videos and, creating music and, shop and beats. So, just make sure you check out all the other videos that I posted up with the BPM, the beat that I made for Jay-Z, and the beat that I did, It's Not Fair. Also, check out that Four Horsemen mixtape. I got 2 records on there. Pick it up on that Piff, and I'm working. Support, much love. Shout out to all the producers that's doing it, creating music, and just living their dream. So, thanks for watching. Shiz Beats.